Some lawyers have warned the federal government against the consequences of disobeying the United Nations demand for the release of the detained IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu. I recall that you advised the federal government to tread carefully on this matter. Do you see the matter differently now?
Not really, especially the facts, the issues that the UN brought up are still very much there. One, the UN remains convinced that Kanu's detention was illegal, his arrest was illegal, and breaches UN Convention on uh, effecting such arrest. You go to a country, seize someone illegally, and had him extradited to your country without any form of extra uh, judicial trial. For someone to be properly and legally extradited to face charges in another country, there has to be an extradition trial. That didn't happen. Kanu was forcibly seized in Kenya and brought to Nigeria to face trial. The UN is convinced that that was an illegal thing to do, and that for that reason, his detention subsequently is illegal. So if a proper extradition trial had taken place, the UN wouldn't have been saying, look, this man is illegally detained. So the main reason for the UN seeing Kanu's detention as illegal is the manner of his arrest and uh, extradition to Nigeria. So that manner remains illegal and not in conformity with the UN Charter on Human Rights. So it is based on that that they are saying, look, this fellow is being illegally detained, release him without any further delay. Now, the UN in these matters are usually persuasive rather than trying to physically enforce um, such directive. But at the same time, what these lawyers are saying is Nigeria is a signatory to UN charters, UN conventions. Nigeria is a member of the League of Nations, and the UN being an umbrella body, Nigeria has to obey its directives. They may not force us to obey their directives, but they have a way of finding a way. I mean, they have a way of punishing countries that go against their resolutions, their directives. So the lawyers are saying that Nigeria should not wait for the UN to turn against it before it takes a decision implementing the directive that the UN has given. And of course, they are also saying that look, Kanu should have been granted bail by Justice Yako. Their argument was that if the judge feels that Kanu will jump bail, the judge has to bear in mind that if Kanu had not escaped when the military stormed his house some years back, that could have been dead by now. Whereas only the living can face trial. So what the lawyers are saying is clear. This person was illegally arrested in Kenya, forcefully brought to Nigeria to face trial against international convention, against international law. So we are saying that what the directive of the UN should be implemented and it should be released without further delay and with compensations paid to him for the manner in which he was arrested and expedited to Nigeria. So that's what it is. Nigeria has not made any affirmative or non-affirmative statement since the UN came up with that directive.
Right.
So we don't even know what the government intends to do. Maybe future people consider um, carrying out the mandate of the UN or otherwise. Nigeria has not made any definitive statement, either agreeing with what the UN said or
Right.
disagreeing. So fingers crossed.